It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Minnesota Timberwolves have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Orlando Magic. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Magic, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. You look at the Timberwolves. They've only dropped 2 in this series, Greg. but tonight feels like a must-win game for him.
Listen, very few teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. But what they need to remember is they've been the better team all season long. It's time to get back to what they do well and really just make every possession count.
Now, Banchero, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Banchero against Randall. And it's Banchero missing.
Oh, he missed a chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Randall passes to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Suggs passes to Bing. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
Now Conley. Handle a screen on Suggs. Conley's shot is off. And the Magic with possession. And it's Suggs missing. Conley scanning the floor. To the inside. Outside, Reed. Dribble.
That's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And it's Banchero missing.
Boy, they're slow to get it going here tonight. Just 1 for 4 to start.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Edwards.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards.
Fear has never been a problem for Mike Conley if he's near the cup. Nice finish inside.
Pass to Banchero. No good from outside. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. Sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Here's Banchero. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The Magic again can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 7. Right side. Handle a screen on Suggs. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Randall.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Orlando's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Wagner from long range. The Magic again can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. And here's Conley outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bane is historically good from three-point.
Now here's Conley. McDaniels outside. Pass to Randall. Over Banchero. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here is Suggs. Still scoreless. Banchero inside. Randall on him. And it's Banchero missing.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Suggs. Banchero outside. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Banchero against Randall. Just 5 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. Great defense that time from Banchero.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside, Reed. Edwards looking it over. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 5.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Anthony Black's checked in for Suggs. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Back to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Magic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Black. Here's Carter. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I see Carter Jr. just carve out space, finish attacking the hoop. That's a nice move.
McDaniels outside. Conley kicks to Randall. Great defense that time from Banchero. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Bane.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dosunmu comes in for Michael Conley. And Bane drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Clark outside. Back to Dosunmu. McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 8.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Back to Bain. Carter with a screen on Edwards. And a wide open look for Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dosunmu, the pass to Clark. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. The Magic trail by 9. Black with it. Scoreless thus far. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Miller comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Island subbed in for Edwards.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
They grabbed their own miss. Payne for 3. That one, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11. Island finds Clark from past the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Carter against Gobert. The 3 from Banchero. Payton for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Highland misses.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Bain passes to Carter, and he makes good on the layup. Carter's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
And just a solid way to start the game, 4-5.
Miller outside. Down low. Here's Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gobert's got his second bucket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Payton for 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain, so dangerous from out there.
Highland passes to Miller. Back to Highland. Miller sets a screen for Highland. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Black. Hasn't made one yet. Bain inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Highland passes to Miller. Highland sets a pick for Miller. Here's Gobert, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. Clark outside, launches from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Minnesota looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Mo Wagner. Franz Wagner is out there with Black. Then it's Batase. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's De Silva. No scoring in this one. Up top, Wagner. He's defended by Randall. Here's Black. Kicks it out to Wagner. Drills it from outside. Wagner's got 5.
That's about trusting your instincts, knowing when the shot he wants to take is there and taking it in the catch and shoot, Mr. Wagner.
Now, here's Clark. A jump hook. Uses the glass to drop it in. He's got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Wagner. He's got 5. Here's Black. And it's off from 3-point range. Randall kicks to Clark, to the paint. Here's Bellinger, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Minnesota leading by 12. The wide open look here for Highland. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. Wagner outside. Pass to Bitadze. Wagner kicks to Black. Shoots over Highland. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
That one, no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Here's Black. He has yet to score. Pass to De Silva. Back to Wagner. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Count it.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
For the Magic, Bain comes in for Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Joe Ingles is checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Bones Highland. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Clark in the corner. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Bane. And it's good for 2. Bane's got 10 points.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Randall, a screen on Suggs. Edwards can't hit. The Magic trail by 11. Bane kicks to Suggs. Back to Bane. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bane, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
And that one's good by Clark.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Suggs. Still without a basket. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bane. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Ingles. Ingles with the screen for Edwards. Back to Ingles. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Outside Edwards. Pass to Ingles. Ingles with a screen on Bane. Latrey. And Joe Ingles hits from deep. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Magic trail by 10. Wagner outside. Batase, a screen on Clark. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Kept alive. Itaze uses the glass to finish the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Clark, a screen on Suggs. Pass to Clark. Here's Randall. Clark trying to get open. And Randall throws it down.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
That free throw good from Randall.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy an absolute matchup nightmare.
Now, here's Suggs. Still yet to score. Here's Bane. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Batase setting a screen for Suggs. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Over in the corner, Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
3 points.
Edwards got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for Minnesota.
Into the lineup for Minnesota, number 4, Ida Dosunmu.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Suggs in the corner. Lots of room. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Dosunmu. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside, Bain. Now, Banchero. Batadze, a screen on McDaniel. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Timberwolves leading by 17. Inside, Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Banchero. Nothing on the board.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Bain. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Suggs dishes to Banchero. Batadze, a screen on McDaniel. And it's Banchero missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Batadze. Pass to Black. Will it go? That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Mike.
Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Suggs. Still scoreless. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Now, here's Dosunmu. Guarded by Bain. 5 to shoot. Out to Conley. Over Suggs. Suggs with some nice defense.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Banchero outside. And so the ball is out of bounds. Batadze touched it last. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Wagner subbed in for Black. And a change for the Timberwolves. Shannon's checked in. Edwards finds McDaniel. 3-pointer. Edwards can't hit. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Carter with a screen on McDaniel. Bain passes the Carter. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I love that Wendell Carter Jr. plays within himself. Take high percentage shots, get as many rebounds as you can.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Bain. Suggs with a screen for Bain. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bain's got 22 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
Both shots good from the stripe. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside, Payne. Carter with a screen on Edwards. Payne for three. Hits it from three-point range. 25 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside, Edwards. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves lead by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're not going anywhere, continuing to scrap and compete.
Well, this is the finals, honey, and the other 28 teams in the league would be happy to trade places.
Yeah, that's right. The opportunity is still there. And you know what they got to do, Shaq? GFUTBE.
Oh.
Got to fight
Till the bitter end?
until the bitter end, Ernie.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Up to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And you have to stay connected to Bane. He's too good off the catch.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Randall outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the middle. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Banchero's got it back down to single digits for the Magic. McDaniels outside. Back to Conley. Randall right side. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. The 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Bane passes to Banchero. Now Suggs. Still without a basket. Bane, no good. Here's Randall. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Randall against Banchero. Pass to Kroger. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Surveying the D. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And finished off by Banchero.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 20. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Orlando's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in front. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And here's Carter, over by Conley. Carter kicks to Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Fires from deep. Edwards with another miss.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead and they should count themselves to be lucky.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Timberwolves trail. McDaniels outside. Pass to Edwards. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Suggs. And he finishes nicely on the way. Suggs has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Pass to Reed. Here's Conley. And here's Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound. The shot's good. Reed's got his second basket.
I love that kind of energy from Nas Reed. You don't give up on a play.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner passes to Suggs. Outside, Payne. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves shooting 47%, pretty solid. Conley against Suggs. Randall dishes to Edwards. Randall passes to Edwards. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Now Oh, here's Suggs. And he's good on the three ball. Suggs has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Edwards against Bain. Shot from the top of the key. Edwards with another miss. Orlando leading by 3 from deep. Bain, no good. Randall dishes to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Reed. And a miss there on the triple. Well, Orlando shooting reasonably well, 45%. And that one, good. 10 points for Jalen Suggs.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing. Here in the second.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans!
Anthony Black's checked in for the match. Minnesota also with the sub. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Mike Conley. Timberwolves trail by 5. Inside. Here's Reed. And good that time. Reed's got 6.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Carter kicks to Black. Payton for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Minnesota shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Randall. Launches it. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Wagner. Basket counts. Wagner's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Oh, here's Edwards. 22 points for him.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now Edwards. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Wagner on the wing. Randall against Banchero. Black with it. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He has 5. And here's Randall. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Randall from the arc. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Banchero outside. Payne against Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. Payne, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
McDaniels with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. And here we go. Fast break. Wagner's got it. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Too many open looks from 3. Coach has got to be into them about their perimeter defense.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Here's Wagner. Pass to Black. Here's De Silva. Another miss by Orlando. And Zoe Tyland, who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now, here's Clark. For the 3. Black grabs the board. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Bitadze. Down low. Here's De Silva. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Dosunmu's got 6.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Wagner looking it over. Bitadze finds Black. Mark against Wagner. They need this. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Wagner.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner to get those 3 points back.
Here's Shannon. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Minnesota on top, leading by a point. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Suggs. He's out there with Anthony Black. Bataze is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Suggs passes to Bain. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Here's Suggs. Sinks the triple.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Shannon, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Bain to take the lead. It's Clark with the rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Now here's Randle. Tight defense on him. Shannon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, Julius Randle does a little bit of everything out there, including this little kick-out pass.
Now, here's Suggs. Outside, Bain. And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
And yes, it's good. Randle's got 22.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside, Bain. Off target with his 3. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Highland. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Wow, Bones Highland cashing in from range. You love to see that.
Bain looking around. Bataze inside. He's defended by Randle. Bataze can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Dosunmu, the pass to Shannon. Over Bain. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Now, here's Suggs to end the run. Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Here's Black following the 3 by Minnesota. Takes the 3, and the Magic another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Randle. Good on the shot. Randle's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside, Bain. And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Payton for three, connects again from distance.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And the three-point marks falling fast. That one previously set in 2021. He's riding that wave to push it further.
Now, here's Suggs. Shoots over Dosunmu, and it's Suggs missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Randall against Batase, and he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 28 points for Julius Randle.
Could not have picked a better time to go on a roll like this.
A kick out to Bain. Puts up a three. Randall grabs the board. Randall's Timberwolves leading by 6. Shannon passes to Highland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Now Black. Back to Suggs. It's hauled in by Shannon. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Dosunmu. It's good from long range. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bain. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Island with it. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. 5 on the clock, picked by Randall. Here's Highland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Black. Outside, Suggs. Here's Bitadze. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. Now Highland. Dosunmu, the pass to Highland. Shoots it. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Orlando. To the inside. Again, the Magic score.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Dosunmu. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Dosunmu's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And after catching their breath, this crowd now showering him with a well-deserved applause.
LGA, he's put on a shooting clinic for sure. One of the best we've seen in playoff history.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, Suggs. Here's Bain. Bancaro with the screen. And get the three.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now Conley. Edwards. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Bain against Edwards. Here's Carter. Now Bancaro. He answers with a dunk of his own.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Daniels is checked in for Dosunmu. Edwards gets it done inside.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration under pressure of excellent defense and just scores it anyway. Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
And here's Edwards. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Now Randall, 4 on the shot clock. The long shot, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Suggs outside. Buries the deep ball.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
Edwards against Bain. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Now Bancaro. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good!
Used to these big moments from his college days. Bancaro's heartbeat should stay low here.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jalen Suggs. First personal foul. First team foul.
Carter comes in with the double team. Now McDaniel fires the three. Bancaro vacuums it in.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
But just terrific job knocking these down in a big spot.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Suggs outside. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Orlando. Carter can't drop the tough three-pointer, and he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a crucial game for them, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.